Grow this money tree.
So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Smith, Fred VanVleet out there with Green. Then there's Alperon Şengün, and it's Whitmore in at the 3, the small forward.
And his struggles have been apparent, unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Here's Gonzalez, and he gets that one. Gonzalez has got 37. Well, Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little. More used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA zone defense. Is in part because teams are stretching you out with the three-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor, and so it's a nice wrinkle to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone, where you have guys covering those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Fred VanVleet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done. But trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
He's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie. They get it back. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 21.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Gonzalez, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 10. Off the mark with a little step back Jay. On offense, here is San Antonio. A big stretch here going, 10-2. Here's Gonzalez. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Rockets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. VanVleet against Lillard. Pass to Şengün. Šarić with some nice D.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
VanVleet on the wing. To the inside. Şengün. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 5 assists tonight.
Another hoop for Şengün. They can't stop him. He's got a different kind of game, and I think it's really hard for defenders to deal with him.
This arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Here's VanVleet after the basket by San Antonio. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. And Şengün throw it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Here's Gonzalez. And he says right back at you with a big... dunk of his own.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Snatched up. Second shot opportunity. Good work defensively by White.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And it's good. He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Well, Houston's shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Here's Whitmore. It's hauled in by Saric.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
A line change here for San Antonio. Pass to Şengün. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
The kid from Turkey, Alperen Şengün. Clark, he's really figuring it out quickly.
He sure is, B.A. I mean, scoring has not been a problem for Şengün. A bit undersized as a center, but he's found a way to beat teams with his quickness, and it's all about utilizing your strengths, and the sooner you figure that out, the better off you are.
The shot by Sohan, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Good. Şengün's got 10 points in the quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Smart move by Şengün, sticking with his shot through the foul inside.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And, you know, the more they've penetrated, the more they realize the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
He's off on the second. Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Determined, nitty-gritty play by Smith, not allowing that foul to stop him at all.
And talking about Jabari Smith, a talented young forward with a bright future, Clark.
Really excited about his future because he does everything smoothly and easily. Good IQ. I think he just needs to add a little strength to really optimize what he has in his package.
And he knocks down the first one.
So many are excited about Smith Jr.'s future. I think if he can add some muscle to that frame of his, he's going to be a real problem.
Both shots good from the strike. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
Now here's Van Vliet. 12 points for him.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Osman into the lane. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Timeout called. Houston. On the 2K leaderboard, a peek at the best shot-blocking team since the All-Star break. Number 1, San Antonio.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
Here's Green. He's got 6. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Van Vliet with a screen on Plumlee. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
First in blocks. And they're ranked first in shooting percentage, proving how lethal and connected they are on offense. They play for each other. No individual agendas out there.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Eason's checked in for Smith. Melton passes to Osman. And that one's good.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
The Rockets shooting at 45% of the game so far. Now here's Van Vliet, tightly guarded. Outside, Green. Here's Şengün. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Şengün's got 13 in the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
And Sohan gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Green. The kick out to Van Vliet from downtown. Really left him alone that time.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
The shot by Sohan, no good. Sohan's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Green with the ball. And Melton picks him up defensively. Yep, that one's good. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Sohan. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Sohan. And the layup is good off the glass. Sohan's got 6 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Green. Give him 8. And that one's good. Whitmore.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The shot by Sohan, no good. The Rockets shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. 29 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Van Vliet misses. Here's Sohan, defended by Eason. Eason with some nice D.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Crowder from the arc. last-second attempt there. And so the San Antonio Spurs sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Very specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
And the key is fast decision-making. That takes great recognition, and that also takes all 5 guys communicating.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Cedi Osman, Wembanyama out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Patrick Beverly, and it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Eason. Clock at 6. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Friday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then Sunday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Grizzlies, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
That free throw good from Şengün.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Middleton is checked in for Osman. Both free throws good from Şengün.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Wembanyama. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Şengün.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
At the line for 2, Wembanyama.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. The visitors with the ball. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Pass to Strus. Here's Eason from behind the arc. Joe grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The drive by Wembanyama. Here's Joe. Brooks defending. And the basket by Joe. Joe's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Wembanyama. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Bullock. Pass to Şengün. Shot to stop the run. Joe grabs the miss.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And that one drops for him. Wembanyama's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Here's Brooks. Drains it from 9 feet away.
The effort has to be better defensively. Easy deuce.
The Spurs have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Back to Beverly. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. It's Eason with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in the second half.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Brooks from outside. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. An easy 2 on the layup. Wembanyama's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Pass to Şengün. And here's Strus. Middleton covering. Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Wembanyama. And that one's good. Wembanyama's got 30 points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Şengün finds Strus. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outside Wembanyama. That one drops for him. He's got 32 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point. Point blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Bullock. Pass to Şengün. Left side Strus. Back to Şengün. The shot no good. Good D by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got 34 points.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Here's Brooks. Şengün. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Beverly. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Joe. It's intercepted. Bullock, the pass to Strus. Sinks the tray.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Bullock. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy, and it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. The Spurs have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Osman, he's checked in for San Antonio. It's stolen by Green. Van Vliet finds Şengün. Puts the move on. It's hauled in by Šarić. Šarić has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The versatility of Smith on display there, and we're seeing it. I mean, he can act as a ball handler or the roller in the two-man game.
Gonzalez. And that one is stuffed right through.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Here's Smith. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Driving to the basket. And Gonzalez gets it to go.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. Şengün, a screen on Lillard. Here's Van Vliet. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Fred Van Vliet, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
Playing from behind, trying to catch up at this point. They've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Pass to Smith. Here's Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. The baseline J. It's stolen away. Here's Gonzalez. Here's Osman. The kick out to White. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Gonzalez. Shoots over Şengün. Gonzalez misses.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Drives to the hoop. And Şengün throw it down.
Great take from Şengün. Excellent. Probing the defense and finding ways to finish.
Gonzalez passes to White. Here's Gonzalez. Green covering. And stolen by Green. On the break. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist from Green. Green's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Takes it inside. Yet another bucket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play there.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
Well, they're going to finish, like you said, 4-0 against them, and you're right, very impressive.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for money.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Gonzalez. Here he goes. Up and in on the layup.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now here's Van Vliet. To the middle. And Şengün throw it down.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're in front by 31. 27 seconds left in the final quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Walk in my shoes, you can never fit on my squat. Don't get crossed up, feel like 8 hours. Blake pass it, I'ma take it up top. I hit my head on the press box. No defense, got the city on lock. Think we
27 seconds left in the game. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. For the three. That one doesn't go.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. We got a little more physical. We did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it